the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Puig. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home run. Second inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Howie Kendrick will start us off here in inning number 2 with our score tied 2-2.
And with the way both teams swung the bats in the first inning, we may be looking at a lot more runs than that.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. To short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Scott Van Slyke.
Now to the plate, Scott Van Slyke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Bottom of the second inning coming up, all square at 2 apiece. Giovanni Soto strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Catcher, Giovanni Soto.
In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ryu gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
And down in the count, 0-2, you have to figure something like this is coming. He came with 2 straight fastballs to start the at-bat, and then they finish him off here with that big old bender.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez moves over. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
One thing you can already pick up on in these first couple innings is that he's leaving the ball up more often than he should. It's already hurt him once on that home run, and even though that's an out, that ball was hit pretty darn well.
Cliff Pennington gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into the windup and the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. Seager is up with it. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. We'll get another look at Carl Crawford leading off when we return. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. And here is Carl Crawford now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Carl Crawford.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired 1 away.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good curveball, strike 2. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Adrian now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Johnny Giavotella digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Johnny Giavotella.
Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third.
Number 3, Craig Gentry.
Craig Gentry steps in now. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first, and this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about it. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard to short. Seager scoops it up. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired.